All right, so today we start the closing the back side of the house.
Yep, and before we get started, we wanted to take a second to explain to you all why we're doing what we're doing so that it makes sense to you. So if you've seen some of our previous videos, you'll know that we are planning on building a bedroom wing off the back side of the house this coming year. Therefore, the wall that we are building today is permanent, but the door and the window that we are putting in is just temporary.
And the reason why we're putting a door there, or I'm sorry, a window, is because there's going to be a loft up there, and there's only one way out with that loft. So if the boys up there sleeping and the fire happens, that's another secondary egress to get out of the house.
Yep.
So it's more of a safety reason for us.
Yes. So also, I mean, eventually we would like to put dormers in, possibly on either side, but that's not in the budget. So we would come back and do that eventually, but not right now. And then eventually there will be permanent windows in there. But
did you say wildebeest?
Wildebeest? I am looking at you, right? Okay, so anyways.
That wasn't funny.
Back on track. I thought it was. We had a couple of questions about why we didn't just build a 2-story house so that we wouldn't be doing this in 2 different phases. And the main reason for that is that we want this to be our permanent forever home, and we are trying to plan long term for what we're going to need later on in life if we have mobility issues when we're older, you know, whatever our health situation may be. So single level living was important to us, and that is why.
Yeah, I don't want to be 75 years old pushing up the stairs. So that's what it is. One level, you know?
Let's get started. First things first, we have to build the scaffolding and put the bottom and top plates up. Okay, so what we just did was Josh went and he used the laser to mark out all of our studs on the bottom plate, shot the vertical line up here to the top plate, went ahead, marked that, and now we're going through making all of our measurements so that we can just go over to the saw, cut one time instead of coming back and forth, and just install everything at once. Okay, so if you remember from our previous dormer video, we had to make a 60-degree cut for our studs to fit. None of Josh's saws will work to make that angle cut, and using the handsaw is just really time consuming and a total pain in the butt. So what we're doing is using the speed square and a level to get the right angle, and then we can cut it and it works out just fine. So now
Alright, so we got all the framing done, so we're now ready to start doing the OSB. We actually raised the OSB about a ½ inch off the floor, and like always we kept an 1/8 inch gap between all the panels to allow for expansion and whatnot.
Closing in the back side of the house. I think it was a fairly easy project.
It was. I mean, once we got the OSB on there, it's completely stopped being a wind tunnel.
Yes.
It's been cold lately.
Yeah.
Wind kept coming through and freezing us a little bit.
It's going to make it a lot easier to work inside now that we've got 3 sides of it shut in, and it's cutting down a lot on the wind. So that's it, guys. We will see you next time. If you enjoy our videos, be sure to like and subscribe.